Yeah, about that. I actually really would quite like a Knight Crest because, I need a couple of them. Gwendolyn would like one. One of my backup kind of units of Trek might like one if I decide to give him one. There are people that I have that can use that. The first half of this is gonna be a big pain in the butt. I might just rearrange, question mark? You're gonna need to get moving forward. I might even do some rescue shenanigans to get people, like, really schmoovin' in the beginning. Alan, you be ready to run forward, I guess. So, like, Alan and Ogier can run in there and deal with a bunch of crap. This Trinity right here can run in and deal with a bunch of crap. And then we can, like, do the tactical airdrop of more people. Is kind of what I'm thinking makes sense here? Question marks? Maybe? Or something? So, I mean, here, go here. You're working on axe stuff. That's fine. Go here. Visit the thing. Get the friggin' scandalous tome that your priest used to have. Do that, but turn it off for now anyway. Oh, I guess I can just do this too. Is what I can do. And then, like, you can really get in there and start dealing with stuff, like, immediately. I hate this video game, man. I know that I could have just not used the axe, but, like, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You'll just go through the woods. Only so many people can go through that away. Anyway, here, look, I can just do this. So I can do, bam, sweet. Yoink, wee. And then, Dorothy's probably gonna be better to bring over. Roy kind of sucks. This is probably gonna be more useful. Come rescue other people later. Only so many people can go that way. I'm just saying Gonzalez this way. He won't be able to help out with stuff for a hot second. Yeah, I figured you would. Alright, I want to get those guys far away from that Wyvern Knight or Wyvern Lord or whatever the heck he is. That's fine. Maybe I really shouldn't have put on the axe there and been greedy about that weapon level. Maybe I really should not have. Look, it's fine. This one's the only one that's a real threat, I'm pretty sure, in terms of damage. So, like, just do that. And then run over here. Isn't there someone with a Horse Slayer here, though? You, but, like... Well, just... It is slightly tempting. What if I were to say... Here, I'm not taking the risk. It's fine. Someone comes in and attacks her, she'll move out of the way. Look, it's probably not gonna land. Cool. So we're good. And then I come here, and then we do this like that. That guy's taken out. We're good. We're rushing in. We're making progress and stuff. We're going to rush in over here and kill another one. And damn. And do damage to another one of these guys. And then Ray is going to come over here. And while he's schmooving, he's going to make himself useless. And then Igreen is going to come here. And while she's schmooving, she's going to... Oh, yeah. And then Roy's going to come over here. And while he's schmooving, he's going to make himself useful. Hell yeah. First try. And then you're rescuing... Who again? Lelina? Dorothy? Oh. We can hold down the fort. Something here. Yeah, I reloaded my save. I'm restarting the map. Maybe I should just attack and kill you. And I'll drop on a future turn here. And then meanwhile... it should be fair game for me to do that, I think. And then form a bit of a wall there, and then we're coming on through here. Okay. Here they come. So next turn is not going to be the turn, but like the one after that, I think. Yeah, I figured you would, but she has such good speed that like, who cares? It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go there just in case I change my mind and decide to go to like the other thing after all. Alan is gonna shove his face in here, and then people are gonna start surrounding him, and he can deal with it. So don't worry about it. Weapon level increased. Cool. Sure, do that, I guess. And then, like, here, Gonzalez can come here, and he can do his Gonzalez things. As he likes to do. Nice miss. Deal with Cavaliers. That's like his specialty. And he's gonna get an amazing level up for that. Strength and speed. Actually, I think it's strength max for now. It's a +3, which doesn't seem that good on paper, but if memory serves, I'm pretty sure his skill growth is shit. So seeing that go up is, like, friggin' amazing. Here, do a little bit of dealing with this on the way. Like that. Do a little smidge of dealing. Stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that, 50% skill growth. So seeing that, I'll gladly take that. Hell yeah. Buy a lottery ticket after this. I mean, would it be fair game to put you on like the fort or something? That's what I could do. Because I kind of gotta get my guys through here. Try saying that 10 times fast. So like along this line or something, it looks like. Yeah, along that line. If we can bait some dudos out over here, then great, honestly. Gonna do that. Gonna keep on moving away from you. This is as far as you can get, so that's where you're going. If you can get the kill there, then great. That would be amazing. I hate this game. Here, do this. You know, if we can distribute some aggro over here, then great, honestly. Just come here, do this. Someone else will get that kill in a second, probably. Probably. I'm definitely not putting it off too long. Oh, here, I'll take it if he really needs to. Otherwise, sure, do that. You'll get your sword EXP and stuff. Stab. Cares about being at a weapon disadvantage. I sure don't. Roy, come on down here. We're going this way. Can't quite get into the woods. Hey, let's visit this house. I'm doing this time. Let's see here. The rumors say that the three generals of Etruria have been divided, but so have the hearts of the people. I only hope they don't have to fight against each other. Don't we all? Yeah, and then they appear. Yeah. And then enemy phase, they start coming on down. And I'll form a wall so that they get a little bit closer. But maybe I should also unequip weapons or go to, like, disadvantaged weapons or something like that. Dang you. Because I don't want to kill any of them. Maybe I should have just, like, not been so greedy about Axie XP and just gone up there with the lance. Maybe what I should have done. That one worked out well. Hell yeah. How about this one? Sweet. Okay. And then... You know, it's fine. You know, it's actually okay. Don't even worry about it. Look, then the second one's gonna hit. Watch it. Wow, okay. I am very surprised at how that has turned out, honestly. You have a longbow too. Yeah, you all just want to attack Alan. Okay, this is the one where things get a little bit weird, I think. Let's never go back to Arcadia ever again. There's gonna need to be some people blocking here. Lyram will probably make like a good blocker to just like dodge a bunch of crap. If I get defense 9, defense 11, do you want to make part of the wall in there? Like, you're not gonna counter, so you're a good one to just like be there. Who is not gonna kill one of them? I guess you won't kill. So you can form part of the wall too, I think. Maybe I'll end up doing some rescue shenanigans to get people out of here. Maybe what I'll end up doing. And you can just like get out of there in a second. Is maybe how I'll have it go. Maybe. Alan, you are the guy to deal with this guy. So get on that, please, and thank you. Sweet. Reacts durability looking okay. BB, yeah, sweet. Who do you want to deal with, huh? One of my other units can run far enough, right? Probably. This is the killing edge guy. I want him dead. I do kind of want him gone, ideally. Look at this. Totally gonna get the snipe. Check it out. Pew! No more killing edge, dude. Get him out of here. And then we come up here, and then we axe this guy because we can. Want that axe experience, as axe is your new weapon type. There we go. Sweet. Also, I didn't miscalculate by, yeah, you're too far to be able to attack us anytime soon. I love killing edge, dude, though. Well, that's too bad. Sucks to suck. Alina needs to rush on over here. Man. Alan's a little bit low, but I can't quite get over there. Nobody needs help over here. It doesn't look like. All right, well. Wall. They're going to probably prioritize you because you won't be able to counterattack. We can chat next time. I may as well do this. Or I could have used like the boots or something. You're getting out of there. Out of curiosity here. Yeah, you can form like a good part of wall here too. Roy, don't even think about it, man. Yeah, that works. Everybody's good on health and stuff. We're gonna be out of your range when people come on over. It's gonna be fantastic. Don't even worry about it. You can chill here. Did someone need a little bit of health? It said that I had the option for staff. Yeah, but now nobody else should be able to attack her. Oh, I needed one of those to miss because you would double. No one has a javelin, right? No javelin? Oh, God. Oh, thank you, game. You don't double, do you? Oh, God. Okay, we're good, it turns out. All right, let's go get a friggin' Knight Crest. This is what we'll do. Are they not coming on down here? Crisis averted, indeed. Time to schmove. And then it's time to have a little bit of a chat like that. And then it's time to rescue the right person and be on our merry way like that. And we're gonna wanna... I assume that the green units are gonna move forward and keep on attacking and not just stand still. So I should probably rush forward and deal with people before they get there. Turn 12 to 15. People are gonna start spawning in places I don't really want them spawning. They both have hand axes. That is a pain in the ass. Everyone has hand axes. So maybe I just shove like Clarin in there or something. Surely they won't. Screw it. I'm trying to go through things fast here. So go start dealing with those guys. Is what you can do. Yeah, so the furthest guy. Yeah, I can't get Lilina that far anyway. Dorothy, here, have a little bit of a visit over here. This is a hammer and staff. It can repair your weapons, spell tomes, and staves. That's about the only thing it can't repair is itself. It'll wear down every time you use it, so wield it wisely. Heck yeah, I'm probably gonna use that, like, right towards the end of the game. But not right now. Definitely not right now. I'm going to come here. I'm going to heal up Alan so that he feels a little bit more inclined to shove his face in places his face gets shoved. But I want them to attack someone that can attack at 2 range right now, so don't push in too far yet in that case. Meanwhile, I guess I can go like there. Yeah, you and your pesky longbows and crap. I'll deal with you sometime later. I don't feel like dealing with you right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and go here in that case. Methinks. Okay, let's get ready to zoom forward. Like this. Okay, let's see it. 0% chance to hit. You'll love to see it. I guess I could farm infinite experience that way if I wanted to take my time here and if I wasn't too lazy to unequip these weapons. Okay, this complicates matters slightly. Oh god, they do rush. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look like they're going northeast here. It looks like they might just dip out. So, it might be okay, and I might just have time here to do stuff that I want to do. So, it might be time to pull back. That might honestly be time for. And form a defensive position. Because, my god, I can't even get Lilina over to that guy. Hellfire. Let's deal with, say, a round of guys. Or something or other. I don't know. Be at the ready here. Don't freeze on me. You can actually move out of here because she needs some health, like, right now. Do that quickly. There we go. Someone wants to try and hand axe Roy. Friggin' be my guest. Sure, just stick with that, I guess. I don't know. Alright, let's see it. Someone did want to hand axe Roy. That was indeed the case. Just don't crit me. Everyone wants to go after Roy. Alright, well, I can get Garrett in a second here. So I'll push my guys forward through, extend my wall further forward while Lilina has a little bit of a chat with that guy about joining the dark side. I mean, our army here. Okay. Wow, that perfectly narrowed them down to have to attack Ogier as the only person they can attack from here. Who is equipped with the weapon triangle advantage iron axe. Pretty sweet. Their strength is decent. It's more their accuracy that kind of sucks. Oh, wow, nice. They don't have the best of hit rates. Basically, you're going to want to be at a weapon triangle advantage if you want one of those darn things to hit. Or neutral or something. I think they're going to go dip out. That's what it looks like. So we might be kind of good there. I can move a whole bunch of dudes kind of forward now. If you take out the furthest guy, are these guys going to come on down? Yeah. But, like, I might just want that, actually. That might actually work kind of well. So you know what? Shove your... Oh, well. Wait a hot second before doing any face shoving. Out of curiosity here. No. Hand X, Steel X. Melody can get somewhere if she needs to as well. Maybe you can not deal with that. That hit rate sucks. Maybe you can sort of deal with this. You can whittle down at least. You have so much dang HP. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong person. That's why you have so dang much HP. I don't know. Might just want to do something different there. Oh yeah, I never got the thing. Percival can come and do a thing if he wants. He's just silver things. I kind of want to preserve them. That's what I wouldn't mind here. Let's say I were to, like, do something like that. And Dorothy say... Sure? Give it a go? I guess she should have gotten the kill. She has a greater capacity for EXP than Ray. Looks like it doesn't matter anyway. Maybe I have Alan here instead. Alan can kill. So I think Alan is going to do that. And that frees up the tile that I want to have Lilina talk. And then other people are going to have more movement options because it's not going to count as an enemy there anymore. So... I changed my mind. I want to go to this tile. Let's see here. Let's chat. Wait. What? Who are you? Why are you attacking the villages? Excuse me? Who do you think you are? I asked you a question. Tell me why you're attacking the villages. Why? I guess it's your fault, really. Our fault? Yep. You idiots make war. Poor folk like me resort to raiding to survive. We fight to help people like you. You know how many times I've heard that? This is reality, kid. Well, I'll say you're trying to help, but it's all hot air and empty promises. If you're gonna say something like that, prove it. I don't even know what's going on. Now get out of my way. No. Listen, I ain't playing games with you. If you don't get out of here, I'll do something we'll both regret. I won't move. Kill me if you will. What? I let you pass, then I too have said nothing but hot air. I tell the truth. We fight to help the people. Ew. I've never met anyone so naive as you. Do you laugh at me? Still, you've moved this old raider's heart. Does that mean... Yep, you win. I'll stop looting. But let me fight with you. Show me firsthand that you're true to your words. Thank you. After being with us for a while, I'm positive you will understand. Well, you certainly seem confident at least. I'm Garrett. And you are? Lilina. Lilina. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, milady. Too bad I can't attack after that. Anyway, that gives me the option to do this. Well, it's something, I mean... Friggin'... Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, damn you! Okay, cool. Yep, very indeed. Very productive. Well, something happened. I got 1 EXP point out of it. Damn it! May as well contribute something here, Roy. You're gonna perfectly whittle this guy if you don't crit. So, I mean, I'm a tactical genius. Just kamikaze layer him into the enemy that will win the day. That's a great idea right there, isn't it? Here, look, then I can go ahead and do this, and then this guy dies. Very nice. I think the further guy had more health than I needed Alan to kill anyway, so this works out perfectly. And then say... you guys can go work on your swords and stuff here. Here, go do that. Stab. Right through the heart. Okay, and then, manpower's just a number. True. It really do be. I mean, like... Here, sure, why not? Just go do 10 damage, I guess. Give it a go. Unless you crit, I guess. That could be kind of cool. I feel like Clarin is the person that gets the most low percent crits. That's what it feels kind of like. That's fine. I'm okay with this because I still have Saul here. And I better call him to deal with this and not miss the 71. Damn you! I was going to go sell my gems with you right now, but like, never mind, I guess. That's kind of why I dropped it the direction that I did. I wasn't fully expecting that to miss and then me to call out how much I hated this game. Alright, whatever, I can sell gems like another time. Because turn 12 to 15 reinforcements are going to be appearing around there. Which I guess is EXP that I can get, so maybe I should let it happen. Especially now that I know that I don't need to bum rush things with, like, the green guys. The green guys are going to make it out of there. Yeah, nice try. Gonna whittle down for someone else perfectly. Someone else will get that sweet succulent EXP. That doesn't even bait out the other rider. Look at that, they're out, we're good. Crest secured. I'm glad that I could make 9 out of 10 dentists proud. Yeah, so maybe I will just kind of take my time with it and deal with the reinforcements, and then I get like more EXP out of crap here. Who wants the EXP? Maybe like Dorothy or something? I don't know, sure, just... There, take it. Phew! Maybe I will go sell this stuff. It's not like I care about turn count. Or anything. Oh, well that's... that might actually work fine. But now you need another turn to get to this stupid place. Your stabs are maxed out. Your stabs are maxed out, so it doesn't matter who I heal with. I don't need to heal just like one missing HP. I thought someone had... Yeah. Someone did have a little smidge missing. Let me just go ahead and top that up like this. Saul can use the general EXP more, so me as well here. Like that. I'm about to get a level up on him. Alright, well. Come on. There we go. So you do get baited out. Heck yeah. Well. Damn. Well, you're dead anyway. Yeah, so much EXP, but hey. It's something. Every little bit counts. What turn are we at? 9? I could probably go step on those things before the guys spawn. Here, just look how much funds I have. Not sell the boots. Do not misclick that. I'm gonna lose my mind if I misclick the stupid thing. There we go. I don't need anything here right now. Alright, well. Let's get schmovin' here. So yeah, 12 to 15. Be on the lookout for some reinforcements. From both the castle and those castles approaching the castle. Those forts approaching the castle. However you want to phrase it, I guess. Come on, I swear I pressed A there. I guess you can see my inputs. You can see directly whether that was the case or not. Instead of just take my word for it. Whee! Cheer. Whee! Hey. Oh, some dudes start schmoving here. Yeah! 1 HP. Yeah, boots on refresher unit, I think, is actually a good idea. I think that is actually a... Yeah, she does from like doing her refresh actions to give other people another action, which means that if you don't care about turn count, you can max her out whenever you want. So I maxed her out like when I immediately got her, level 20. So, not getting EXP anymore, no. Turn 10 right now. If I run over there, some other guys, well, at least a other guy will attack me. Alan can't quite make it. Let's hold down the fort over here, how about? Sure, Percival's not going to be countering, so he can preserve those weapons now. Sure, start moving in here. And then bam, look at that wall made. The Great Wall of Cavaliers has been assembled. This away we go. Away on a magical adventure. I'll bet you I'm gonna have to seize the castle. I am genuinely beginning to wonder if there is a single chapter in this game that isn't seize. Literally everything is seize. Commander Wraith, the reinforcements are ready. Excellent. Deploy them now. Yes, sir. I don't know if you can because I'm occupying the tiles. At least the tiles that I think are the ones that they would go to. I was a little bit worried that was going to land. But it's fine. It is A-okay. There hasn't been yet, so I doubt it. Most Fire Emblem games have all sorts of victory types, but this game only seems to have, like, seize, and that's it. Like, you always have to seize. It is very odd, I will say. Alright, well, yeah, it's only been seize. For whatever reason. Well, I mean... Here, go, well, And my SSD can't consume her, my laptop hard disk drive health is on 11%. Wait, you can check, like, the health of your hard disk drives by, like, percentage? I didn't know that that was, like, a thing. Here, this is fine. Yeah, even other FEs? Really? Only seeing Cs? Other FEs usually have, like, all sorts of different victory conditions. Like, kill all, survive, sometimes there will be escort missions, all sorts of different stuff. Let's see here. Using HDD Sentinel software, okay. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea for me to check some of this stuff at some point. Look, you can take, like, a arrow. Or, I guess you don't even have to. I can just do that. Hell yeah. Why not? There, that sounds good to me. Not doing that support. Not gonna tempt me here. Ow. I knew that was gonna miss. And the second one's gonna land. Oh, no, never mind. That's fine. Paid, but you can trial it. Okay, so one of those kinds of software. Look, I know I'm greedy for the axe experience here, but, like, it's actually fine. Even if I missed everything and these enemies got close, I could just surround them on the next turn and then, like, who cares? I think the moment I get off these tiles, reinforcements are gonna appear, though. And percentage doesn't mean a lot. Yeah, I do wonder how it determines that. So, yeah, reinforcements should start appearing on this turn if I'm not on the things. Is what should be the case. Alright, well, let's go over here and get a bunch of sword experience. That's what we're gonna get. But yeah. Well, by how much slower it's running as expected? Okay. Look at that weapon level increase. I think we're at D now or something, right? Yeah, we're at D. Cool. You want to go get some sword experience too? You can go get some sword experience too. There you go. Enjoy. Get the weapon experience you want. Pretty nice. And then, I don't know, Dorothy, go get like a... Sure, why not? Kill that dude. Sounds good to me. But yeah. Okay. Gotcha then. Ogier wouldn't mind some stuff. I can bait out that guy, I guess. What I can do here. I can kill this guy with someone else if I need to. Just figure axe experience where I can get it. Is all I figure here. So, I mean... Yeah, you're about to be maxed here anyway. I can go ahead and use Saul. For a little bit. What I can do. Look at, like, a hit. Look, he gets a level up off of that, so it's worth, unless this is +1 HP. That's a nice one. I'll gladly take that. Thank you. I don't need to heal Ogier. It's fine. Here, just kill this guy so he doesn't cause any more trouble here than he has to. That's what I think I'll do. Should have been 1 health. No, don't say such blasphemous things. Oh, look, the victory tune is playing now. The enemy count is so low. But yeah, you basically won. Got in the bag. Did I just say talk? I guess I can talk with Percival for like an optional conversation there. I'll talk next time. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just RNG in like Fire Emblem games in general, where each stat has a percentage chance of going up on level up. HP usually has like the highest chance of going up on level up. Is how it usually goes. I do wonder, like, is it gonna stockpile the potential reinforcements in these forts by me staying on it? Like, will it still spawn them for 4 turns straight if I, like, if it's no longer turn 12 to 15? Something there? Haven't seen more than one? That more than one what? What? Yeah, you can just kind of farm some axe experience here is what you can do. Quite frankly. Here, sure, go ahead and do this. Why not? Ogier can start shoving his face in there and just dealing with all the reinforcements on his lonesome. Is what I think he can do. Yeah. Health go up has been 1 health level up every time or none? Or none? There shouldn't be, like, level ups where nothing goes up. Will only happen if you have a bunch of your stats maxed out already. So there shouldn't be many instances that you would see where nothing goes up. Or you just mean like no health. Like, I don't know what you mean. Every stat has a chance of going up by +1 on level up. Like, so unless you have like a more than 100% growth in health, which I don't know if anyone does in this game, there's no possibility of it being +2. It's either going to be +0 or +1 in health, if that's what you're saying. Is how it goes. In some rare instances, you can potentially get +2 if you have over 100% growth. But not usually. Sure. That Wyvern Rider dealt with as well. And Ogier's is gonna really ham out his axe stuff here. But yeah. Yeah, it is possible if you have more than 100% health growth rate, but it should be pretty rare. Like, you'll get more level ups in general across, like, more than just health. Like, your other stats will go up and stuff. But health going up multiple points should be pretty rare. But it can happen in other Fire Emblem games. I don't know. Here, just, like, do that. Why not? You can get that EXP, I guess. And then, like, I don't know. Let's playing this tune again. Okay, do this, I guess. You might be in the fray for the reinforcement, so maybe I'll move Alan down. Maybe what I'll do or something. Guy's a javelin. Ow. But I mean, like, if the reinforcements have a javelin, here, just deal with it, I guess. Just do that. And for safety's sake, probably not a bad idea to do this. Go ahead and heal him up. Get that little smidge of health back. Okay, well. Nice. They're going to be coming on out. Gonna be fantastic. I don't know. Something like this. Do you need help? I losing my mind? Sure, why not? Make a save state and purposefully try to kill everyone with the victory music going on right now? I literally can't even reach everyone. It's not possible. Here, and then I may as well do this. Because it seems like you've seen better days here and all that. There we go. Everyone on your party? I literally can't reach the bad guys, though. This is the thing. So even with everyone on my party, it is not enough. Well, let's move on in here. Oh yeah, talk. I forgot to do that. Chill on the fort. Yeah, guys are gonna keep on spawning here. Yeah, it'd be better for Ogier to get this. He needs to actually XP more, and the EXP more. But next turn, I'll get Ogier properly shoved in there, and everyone else can pull back. I just kind of wanted to get forward enough to bait out the other guys, have them be dealt with, and all that. But I kind of wanted here. Stabby stab. Game thinks you won, God prove it wrong. Oh, you're saying kill my allies? Not kill it. All the enemies. And then you come on down, the guy that would have screwed me out of a crest before. Stab. Yeah, I'll kill him with someone else in a second here. Ogier can move forward. But I think I can... is what I think he can do. So, I mean... Sure, go ahead and do that. I guess people are going to keep on occupying that tile, then. Wait, so this guy had a javelin equipped, and he, no, he did attack from 2 range. I was about to say, and he attacked from 1 range. Let's see here, and then we go ahead and pew. But yeah, with me being on that tile, I might never be able to get in that forest tile. Unless I refresh. I guess I can refresh. Is what I can do. So, I mean... let's see here. If I just go ahead and do, say, that... and then you go here, and you keep on dealing with those guys. That would be great. Sure, I don't think they'd be able to reach her, but hey, just in case, I guess. Sure, go get your axe experience. Enjoy. Can one of them... oh, one of them can reach Dorothy. I guess I should have pulled back a little bit more. Whatever. EXP for other people. Ogier could just, like, farm EXP like that, technically. If I pull my other allies back far enough. Level 7, I don't know. It depends on your constitution. A lot of people can carry other people. Depends what your constitution stat is. So, I mean... and I may as well start, like, my support grind here. In a hot second. But I may as well do... who wants the EXP? Gonzalez while he's carrying someone, maybe? Sure. Dang. The class can have an influence on, like, how much constitution you have. I think it also depends on, like, character to character. I don't recall. Here, Dorothy's gonna go ahead and get this kill. Ooh, super kill. Yeah, it's a bit wonky in these video games. I don't know, pull extra back in case I really need to, I guess. I mean, in terms of this guy. Probably just gonna come in and attack Dorothy is what he's probably gonna do. I think that's fine if he does. Yeah, I don't think it's worth leaving some javelin guys alive to attack Ogier. Farm EXP. But yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But somehow they do. They're just built different. That's how it goes with Gonzalez. Yeah, so is that the final turn of those reinforcements? Yeah, it's turn 16 now. It was 12 to 15, so it should be pretty good now anyway. I can do some good whittling there, so I will. That is exactly what I'll do. And then when I move off those castles, there might be rounds of reinforcements. In which case, I could dip everyone else, like, super far away. And then still farm that with Ogier, then. Well, I could technically do. If I just want to be a little bit crazy. Which, I mean, maybe? Maybe? Because if it spawns some javelin guys, too, there's some potential for cool stuff to happen. Sure, Dorothy EXP, I don't know. There we go. What kind of level up do I get? Well, not the worst thing ever. Worst ways that could have gone. Sure, you just take it, Saul. I don't care. Well. Neat. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just do that. Let's start moving away here. Start getting on down here. It's due to me being over-leveled, is what a lot of it is. Me taking time to, like, get my levels up there and grind and, like, just focus EXP on the people that I'm actually going to be using long-term. And all that. Trying to make sure that no drop of EXP goes to waste. Let's see here. So, yeah, let's say I pull people over into the corner over here. Maybe what I do. I need to get set up for, like, my support grind. Also, the talk here. General Percival. General Roy. I wish to join your cause. Will you accept me? Absolutely. We're honored to have someone of your ability. But why the sudden change of heart? Must I answer that question? No, I won't force you if you have a reason. If you have reason not to tell. Forgive me. I shall tell you when the time comes. I'm getting on down here. Get on out of the way. Also going to now that. I hope that the reinforcement's still up here. I am very much hoping for that. But we shall see. Yeah, you're not moving off of there. Let's see here. So you start moving here. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, you can move on to there from there. Maybe I shouldn't have moved you off immediately. Okay, what supports am I working on? Laram and Roy is one that I can work on. I don't know if those two can support, but, like, just in case. Laram, chill here. Then, Claren, let me look at my sheet here. So, Claren was going to be Rutger, Dorothy, yeah, for A and B respectively. So those two can work on a support. So let's see here. Let's move you down here like that. Alan wanted to have the... So you can attack at 2 tiles. Green can go screw off somewhere else here. You were going to work on that, and that's probably good enough supports for me to be building up right now. I think you guys were going to get a... Let's see here. Yeah, that's a thing that I was going to do. Cavalier spawns there, and I'll probably be close enough. I should probably move somewhere like this way instead. What I should do. Hold on. Oh, well, I'll find out if they spawn in a second then, I guess. Dang it. Of course, it would take 2 tiles to move back in there. Here, I can do something like that. Sure. Nah, it doesn't spawn the guys anymore. I would have forced the guys to spawn and then, like, shoved Ogier in there after, like, Melody was here. And she could just, like, dip out far enough on the turn in question. And then they would all go after him, and then a bunch of Javelin guys attack him endlessly and give him infinite EXP. This is what would have been the case. But alas, alright. You guys may as well, like, well and truly screw off. Saul doesn't have anyone to work on here. Ray doesn't have anyone to work on that I currently have in this map. Melody doesn't have anyone currently in this map that she can work with. Ogier with Wendy and Lalum, so, like... I can just move him down. That's what I can do. And yeah, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of support points. It's gonna build up fast because there's so many ones going on at once. So it's going to go on here. Don't think that you can support there, but hey, just in case, I guess. Alright, well, we've reached that time. Alright, the fast forward is the shift tab thing. So, like, whoops. So I would do this. We've come to that point. You might also notice a little bit of a disc in the Last of Us Part 2 game case. I recently put the actual disc of Last of Us Part 2 into, like, my PS5 when I was comparing, like, the game on PS5 to, like, the PC version. And, so I had to take out the disc that was currently in there, which I still have the case of on my shelf. I didn't feel like getting it, so I just went and put it in, like, that case. So the disc that's in there is actually Ghost of Tsushima, and that's why it's so, like, bright white. What turn is it right now? 35? I want to go until, like, 50 or something? How long do I want to go at this? I wish it told me, like, how many support points I could have in each map. Like, somewhere in-game, what I'm at currently. But alas, it does not. So I'm relegated to just doing this. In the meantime, I guess I can chat about things. So yesterday was a bit of a busy day. At 1 p.m., there was a black belt testing at my Taekwondo dojo. And I felt like I wasn't quite ready for, like, my next testing yet. But I could still go there and help out. And I feel like it's especially important to go and help at black belt testing. Because while the color belt testing, there's usually a lot of black belt volunteers helping out. Black belt testing, a lot of the black belt volunteers that would normally help out are they themselves testing and therefore can't help out. So, including myself, there was a total of 4 of us black belt volunteers that were helping with, like, this dojang full of students that were doing testing. Of course, with, like, board breaking and stuff like that. When some of the higher ranked black belts or some of the instructors and stuff like that would break their boards, the master would then say, all right, don't go back, now join our board holding team. So I didn't actually do as much board holding as I thought I would, because during the board holding specifically where they needed, like, a whole bunch of people, it was mostly a lot of people that were testing themselves that were kind of recruited into that anyway. So that worked out fairly well. There was a lot of people that were testing for their next level of black belt rather than interim testing. So when you get a black belt, you can't just immediately go for the next level of black belt. You have to do, like, multiple interim testings, and then you can go for the next level of black belt. So there's a lot more interim testings than regular black belt testing generally. But there was a lot more people going for, like, their actual just black belt over, like, interim testings this time. It was interesting to see. So there's a lot of people that were doing their power back kick, which is breaking, like, multiple boards put together, which they have held in place with this big metal contraption at the front of the dojang. There was a whole bunch of that. All sorts of cool technical kicks people were doing. One of the fellow third degrees of the school, in his attempt of his technical kick of double front round all in the air, ended up on his last attempt having what seemed like a really good attempt with the double front, and I thought for sure from there he was going to get the round, but it seemed like he overextended. He turned over too much. He ended up cutting, like, between his toes, like, on, like, the corner of the board and was bleeding from there. But worse, the leg that he landed on, he briefly dislocated his knee, and it went back into place shortly after, luckily. And, like, so that wasn't exactly super fun there for him, and, you know, everyone was kind of helping him get around and stuff like that, and a physiotherapist from the audience came over and was checking in with him, and, you know, so not exactly a super fun time there. I actually went over to his place earlier today, because he and his wife I had given some tomato plants to last year, and they really enjoyed those tomatoes, and they've decided to start growing tomatoes from seed themselves, and they started their tomatoes around the same time as mine, but they have, like, a really, really sunny window. They made, like, a really cool greenhouse setup with, like, so much light, so much humidity. And so even though we all started our tomatoes at the same time, like end of January, a lot of my tomato sprouts are, like, that big. The ones that I got from them earlier today, because they have too many and they needed to give some away, are, like, this big. I got these massive tomato plants earlier today that are children plants of ones that I grew last year and had given to them. So it's kind of interesting, and what goes around comes around. Morning, Reggie Bump, how's it going? So it's interesting that last year I grew, like, way too many tomato plants and I had so many to give away to people. And now that's kind of coming around as, like, one of the households I gave tomato plants to has been regrowing those exact same tomato plants, that exact same variety, and then got too many and needed to give some away. So I got those sweet yellow tomatoes I love so much that I probably talk about anytime I talk about tomatoes around here. I have new plants of those when my own are like super tiny, and now I have these massive chonkin things that just like overshadow literally all my other tomato plants that I have. So I can't wait to get those in the garden and have them just like make a bazillion yellow tomatoes because they are so sweet and delicious. Normally I don't like yellow tomatoes too much. I think that they are a lot more bland compared to red ones. They're a lot less acidic. So a lot of people that don't like tomatoes sometimes will like yellow tomatoes. There's a lot less acidity to them. But with those yellow ones, there's just like such a strong sense of sweetness. It's so good. Yeah, what's the objective for stalling the clock? Getting support. You get support points between characters in this game when they end turns adjacent to one another. You can only get so many support points per map. The game doesn't tell you how many you have left, so I just have this support pair next to one another, this support pair next to one another. You need to build up support with Ogier and with Roy, so you're adjacent to both of them. And then Gonzalez and Lena are building up support. And then these guys don't have any support to build up, so I'm keeping them, like, not adjacent to anyone else, just in case there's, like, some support that they can build up. So, it's that. I've probably gone far enough now. But yeah, so earlier today, I got some very massive tomato plants, and they had quite the setup. I can post a thingamabob in the Discord that I used to just, like, send myself stuff. I took a picture of their setup here. Here, let's see. There's a picture of my setup that I took recently, so I can, send this. And then, a picture of their setup, where it is very, very different here. Let's see. If I turn on display capture in a hot second. Hearing someone say tomatoes so much in the American pronunciation feels so off to me. What's the different pronunciation then? Tomatoes? In that case? Look at them pictures here. Yeah, so here's my setup, if I can find display capture. This, where I sprouted a lot of these tomatoes at the end of January, and they're getting to be, like, decently sized and stuff like that. Here's some stuff that I started a little bit later, like some eggplants and things like that. And, like, I have a decent handful of tomato plants. These ones are pretty tall. These ones are getting tall. These came from 10-year-old seeds. The bag that they came from was labeled 2015. So these are 10-year-old seeds, and they're growing vigorously. So they're my tallest tomato plants by far. But their setup, so they have, like, a sunny window here. They have this chamber for, like, germinating things, a nice little greenhouse setup with, like, lights installed that these tomato plants are loving. They have more ones germinating down here. They have a whole bunch of strawberry plants, so they gave me some strawberry plants too, because they grew a whole bunch of those from seed. Like, I've grown strawberries from seed before myself, but I found that they're really freaking hard to grow from seed. So, like, seeing their ones taken off like this, and just, like, this bit of mayhem here. So the ones that I grabbed were, like, this one in this basil pot kind of hidden behind here, and it's, like, that height, it looks like, right there. And then this one, I believe, which these are the orange pots that I'd given plants to them in last year, and they still left my label on this. This still has, like, 2013 yellow tomato marked on the side, because they hadn't taken off the tape that said that. So I got one of my very same pots back that one of these exact same tomato varieties was in last year. So, you know, there's a little bit of a difference, even though these plants are about the same age. So, you know, I find that kind of interesting there. And they had a whole bunch. They're like, this is too much. We got to get rid of some, and finding themselves in the same situation that I did last year. So, you know, there was that. And because they're new to it, they didn't end up marking which tomatoes were which. They just kind of planted a whole bunch of seeds, and what happened. So I was looking at my camera roll on my phone for basically a forest that looked something like this on my desk at work last year, because that's what happened. I brought them to my desk at work, and they loved the natural sunlight there, and what a sunny window it was, and they just took off and went crazy. So I found a photo of that, and I zoomed in on the leaves, and I was looking for this kind of pattern, where, like, they're kind of elongated leaves that kind of curve around, but they also have, like, not really spikies that go inward, but you can see sort of on this one how there's, like, it kind of swerves in and out like that. So I'm pretty confident that these are those yellow sweet ones. So brought a couple of those home. They're downstairs in the basement here right now, but I'll put them outside during the day when it's, like, super sunny now that things are finally warming up. And I don't want to just leave them outside overnight, even though it's not going to go below freezing, because they're used to being indoors all their life. I need to, like, slowly acclimate them to outside. So I had them outside earlier today. I brought them back inside, put them under my setup, and then tomorrow when I wake up, I'll put them back outside again. Is going to be the case. And yeah, so they are significantly more huge compared to literally all my other tomato plants. And it is really cool that, you know, it is cool to see how things go around and come around sometimes, where these very plants, I'm not the ones that germinated and raised them up to this point, but I was the one that germinated and raised the parents for a decent bit of their life. So, you know, it's kind of a cool irony in that sense, where these plants are new to me, but I was the one that germinated and raised their parents in the first place. Like, you know, that's kind of fun. Hey, look, I can support here. Let me double check that I know that this is the case, but I always like to double check and make sure. Yeah, he wants a B support there. So that is exactly what he is going to get. I need to work on my twirls more. Oh. Who's there? You saw my secret training. No, I didn't mean to. Irrelevant. Now that you've seen me, I can't let you live. What is the support? You're going to kill me? Wait, I feel like I didn't use that expression properly. Oh well. Anyway, it's really embarrassing. That's what I meant. Very sorry. Didn't know. Well, I guess what's done is done. Now that you've seen my dance, you might as well tell me what you think. So, what did you think? It was really pretty. And very stimulating. Do you think so? I still haven't worked out the main part yet. It gets really amazing towards the end. Wow, it does? Hey, get any funny ideas about what that means? What? I wasn't. Our support level increased. Heck yeah. We don't have a support here. We have a support here. Heck yeah. Always double check. I know that I set these up after I double checked it, but I always like to make 100% certain before I do any decision that's locked in a video game. You, wait. You must be a Pegasus Knight from Ilya. Pleased to meet you. I'm Alan, Knight of Faerie. I'm Thea, but listen, do you always... So this is a Pegasus. I've never seen one up close. The face is so cute. Wow, thank you. I mean, let me finish. You always fight like that? So what if I do? Why do you think you're too rash? If you fight that way, you can't be sure you'll come out alive. I know my fighting style can be dangerous, but you see... Oh, chatting like this will give the enemy an advantage. I must be alert. Farewell. Something wrong with him. For level increased, enemy leader waiting for his inevitable death because of the numbers advantage, but sees the other side start camping outside. Yep. We're just, Here, I'll go a little bit longer, just in case there exists some more support points that I can squeak out. But, I mean, I feel like I've been waiting here a while, and it's more likely than not that I've probably squeaked all the support points that I can get from this. But just in case I haven't, let's see here if I can get a little more support squeaked out of the situation. How the support system works in this game is so dumb. How it works in this game, how it works in Fire Emblem 7. I assume it works the same way in Sacred Stones. Whoops. No. Also, before I screw everything up here, boobity bop. Turn is it? Turn 131. Do I want to go into like 140? So it's 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Wow, we're getting pretty fast at hitting these buttons. 40. I miscounted. I'm at 41. Wow. Yeah, a 99959 save file is upon us. Yeah. All right. I might just be done in terms of support points, but I'm going to 150 anyway. 53, 54, 55, 56. Oh my god, I'm so good at this. Oh, I messed it up. Never mind. I take it all back. God dang it. For reference, I have to hit Shift Tab to, so holding Shift, hitting the Tab button to enable fast forward or disable fast forward. And then, like, right on my arrow key to hit A, down, Shift Tab, and then essentially A, W, A, Shift Tab is the order that this goes. I can do it pretty darn fast. Whoops. Except I messed it up a little bit sometimes. Oh, wow, I got carried away. All right, let's just double check here. I have to have squeaked out all the support points that I can get out of this map. Surely. Alright. Well, before I ruin everything... There again. Who do I kill you with? Because you're gonna give a bunch of EXP. You're not promoted, but, like, you're getting pretty close to being maxed out. So it may as well be someone promoted, I feel like, right? This is what I may as well do here. Like, you have a spear. Sure, just go for it here. Oh, I forgot to turn on combat animations. What is your purpose here? I don't know why you would attack us. Here, for the sake of, definitely not changing RNG. I need to do that, because I do kind of want to see the combat animations and stuff, so hey, may as well. Have you hit me with 11, whatever. What is your purpose here? Don't know why you would attack us. I don't know, why would I, huh? Ow. Stab. I mean, if I just poke him a bunch of times, then I'll get a bunch of EXP. Like, I'm probably just, like, chill out like that. That's what I can do. It's not like I need to be doing more damage. Every time I do a poke, I'm getting, like, a decent amount of EXP. A decent amount. You know what I mean here. Look, poke. And I'm also getting weapon experience for swords. So this might actually work out really well if I just kind of whittle them down. Also, watch me get an amazing level up now. Well, it's something. But hey, your first level up in Wyvern Lord. Like, you're already at level 4 in that class. Level up my Wyvern Lord here, how about? Is what I shall do. Ow. Thank goodness he doesn't have any chance of critting me. If he had a chance of critting me, that would really suck. Alright, well, he might die coming up here. Maybe. I should probably get Roy at the ready. Go seize. Seize him! Dang. Well, enemy phase it is then. Enemy phase it shall be. I'm just gonna need to hit 1 during enemy phase. This guy's going to spell his own doom. Alright, and then I'll go seize this stupid thing. What I will do. Ow. I guess I do have to land too, because, like, the little smidge that he healed. But now, player phase or something. Or I just double checking there's some support there. Sure, just land one of these. There is a chance that I missed that and then he critted me. Girl, isn't it? Isn't human. Why do you seek her? To use her power? Gah. Yeah, the kill steal right at the end. Wow. That's a lot of EXP. Hell yeah. Alright, seize, because everything's a friggin' seize. Lord Roy! Here she is! Found her? I believe you owe Lord Roy a thank you, young lady. Easy, Merlinus. Why did you follow us? I just wanted to see the outside world. You put yourself in danger for such a trivial reason? You know how much trouble you've caused. But never, ever allowed outside. The Elder says I have to remain hidden. I'm always alone, locked up in my room. Lord Roy, what shall we do? You could have been killed. You understand how much worry and trouble you've caused? Yes, I'm sorry. Truly? Yes. All things considered, I think we have no choice but to take you with us. Really? Are you sure? The enemy might already know about her now. If that's true, she'll be safer with us than returning unguarded to Arcadia. I don't want to go back to Arcadia ever again. Hooray! Hush! This isn't cause for celebration. I mustn't run off alone anymore. Do you promise? Yes, I pinky swear. General Percival, we will station ourselves at this castle. We shall prepare for further attacks from the revolutionaries. Yes, please do. So is the punishment a court-martial? Or do we just execute her here? Oh, jeez. We found this in the castle. Please take it. General Percival, please. Save Etruria. I will. Count on it. Yes, sir. Time to promote Gwendolyn and have her be a little bit less ass. Is what it's time for. What? I'm going to go click the stream marker button and my sleeve is getting caught on my armrest and stuff. It's 1:28 in the morning. I can probably do another chapter here. I don't have to be worried about like guide and chapter or anything here, right? This next one I am gonna have to worry about unlocking a guide and chapter. But I didn't lock myself out one there. Just making sure there wasn't like a 15x that I could potentially miss. I would have been so pissed off if I had to redo this at that point because I missed the chance for 15x.